Ho.
Ho. Hello. 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 Ho. 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 Hello. Ho. Hello. Ho. That's not right. Hello, all you wonderful people out there. It's me, Noah Mitchell, from your old pals at Zenescope Entertainment, wishing you the higgity happiest holiday you ever did see. Whether it's Festivus, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule. We got Yule tomorrow. No matter what fancy holiday you're celebrating, we welcome you here to our Zenescope 2023 virtual holiday stream. Yeah. We got some cool products. Actually, we got a plethora of products. That's the fan kicking on because it was cold. Special shout out to, I think, did you say Stu? Stu, King of the Warehouse. We are actually recording from our old studio. We've officially moved into the new building, new warehouse, new office. The only remnants of our previous Zenescope life survive here in the studio. Of course, after tomorrow night's stream, we will be wrapping everything up and beginning production over in the new location. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Jay. Hi, Rob. I see Chris. We got Jenna. We got Jim. Carol. Always good to see you. And yes, happy almost solstice as well. We also got an awesome interview with Sanju. I don't want to ruin his last name because I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Nivangune. We'll settle. He'll correct me when we're. What is it? It's not Naveen. 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 Nivangune. Nivangune. Either way, I have my name mispronounced more often than you would believe for somebody with 4 letters. But yes, Poppy Anime Comics. I saw you had interviewed Sanju as well. I did a little bit of preliminary research before our interview, but I digress. We got an awesome artist interview coming up later on. We got some fantastic products for you tonight. Too many products, if I dare say so myself. So hopefully we got a little bit of something for everybody. We do have a like goal for tonight. If we hit 100 likes, everybody on the stream who places an order will be going home with this holiday-themed San Kumanaki mini art print. That'll be going to everybody who purchases something in the stream. Should we hit 100 likes on YouTube. So if you got a second, feel free to open up a new tab. If you're not already on the tube, press that thumbs up, and hopefully everybody will be getting one of those. If we get 100 likes on tonight's stream, one lucky viewer, one lucky customer will be going home with their choice of acrylic standee. We've got this wonderful Eric Basaldua Wonderland acrylic standee from our good friends at Fansets. That would be your choice of taking either that one home with you, or we've also got this pretty sweet holiday-themed John Royal, still mint in bag, another acrylic standee from our friends at Fansets. And speaking of friends, I'd like to just say a quick thank you to all of our sponsors that are supporting tonight's stream. Of course, tonight would not be possible without the assistance of the CGC. If you're looking to get your trading cards, comics, VHS tapes graded, then bop on over to the CGC, find them at a convention, find them online. They'll help you out. They'll get your things slabbed and slamming. We'd also like to thank our good friends at Hot Flips Supplies. Hot Flips, if you're looking for bags, boards, anything to protect your wonderful collectibles, top loaders, comics, cards, art prints, you name it, Hot Flips has what you're looking for. And it would not be a stream, of course, without Whatcha Sidekick. I didn't get it that high. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Sidekick Supplies to make this nifty gizmo right here. Put it in your long box, short box, or other comic book storing apparatus. Clip it on using that funky feature right there, and make sure that your books are not slipping, sliding, and falling on over the place in your collection. And of course, they are releasing the Sidekick mini Sidekick, and that can go for your trading card collections as well. Let's see. Hit sponsors. Hit like goal. Hit Antonio Dave Sweet is our man. He's going to be at the Vegas VIP event in March. If you haven't already bought your ticket, friendly reminder to go do so. If you want to hang out with the Zenescope crew in Sin City. like the story in the holiday pinup. Oh, Robert Wilson, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And if you didn't enjoy it, then it was a different Noah Mitchell that wrote it. But either way, if you did like it, thank you very much for the support. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Like goals, sponsors, products. Oh, if you've never bought anything from us before, please do us a favor. Send your name and shipping information to VCons. Thank you. VCONS, plural, at Zenescope.com. That way, if you've never bought anything from us before, we know who you are. If you got a fun, funky username, we can send that all to the correct person. And do let us know if this is your first time buying from a stream, your first time tuning in. We would love to throw you a freebie. Could be a free graphic novel, free autographed comic book. Who knows? We'd just like to say thank you very much for sticking with us and checking us out. I think that's everything then. Please welcome the holliest, jolliest Santa Claus this side of the North Pole, Mr. Jason Candelas.
Oh, ho, ho. What's going on, all you kids out there? Thanks so much for joining us as always. Like Noah mentioned, we are at the new building. This will be our last broadcast from here. Tomorrow will be our final broadcast. We can get a little sentimental. We're going to miss this whole place, that's for sure. Looking forward to getting to the new studio, though. Wrapping up and grabbing things. Jay, good to see you out there. Abby, thanks so much for joining us. Jenna, good to see you as well. Happy holidays to all you out there. Whatever you celebrate, hopefully you guys have gotten a good amount of Christmas shopping done and so forth. I myself have gotten started today, grabbing something from my daughter at Amazon, and it's actually going to get here on time, which is unbelievable to me. But anyway, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to have a lot of new books. We're going to rock it out. Georgia, my Santa hat is actually on my friend back here. So I can rock it out. If you'd like me to, I'll throw it on. If you prefer me as is or whatever, I'll do that. If you prefer me in a Santa hat, I can rock that out too as well. I want to say thank you to Sam, who is joining us for the second time ever on a stream. Sam is going to be taking down the names. So we're going to be taking our time tonight. We're going to be trying to be patient. We'll try and get to all the product. Like Noah mentioned, we got a lot of product to do. So without further ado, let's rock and roll, dude. Let's start with our Zen box, dude. We have a holiday Zen box that you see right there. What? That is a slamming cover, dude. Let me I'm a fan. That's an Elias Chad, dude. Is it? Mm-hmm. All right. So you're getting that right there. This is our winter Zen box. This is our holiday Zen box. If you're interested in Zen box, just put it in the notes. If you've never bought from us before, if you're not familiar with what we're doing here, we are Zenescope. We're into grim fairy tales. We're into dark and twisted. We are into sci-fi. We're into strong female characters. If you've never bought anything from us before, starting out with a Zen box might be a little bit much, but just know our Zen box is kind of like a loot crate type of item. It is, it'll probably have a metal book in there, maybe. More than likely, it'll probably have a cover that you see right there. It'll definitely come with a stand too as well, a stand of that character that you see there. It'll also have some other assorted items. But like I mentioned, it's kind of a loot crate type of item where we don't tell you what's in the box, but we can guarantee you that so no, Angela, the Zen box is not Z-rated, but we will have a showcase that looks like that eventually this month that will be Z-rated. The metal book it's inside the Zen box, I'm next to positive as well, is not Z-rated too as well. But we got plenty of Z-rated stuff to show you guys in a minute, so hang on to your hats for that. We'll also talk about like any books that have stickers associated with them and so forth. I saw that there was a flash sale going on in the web store. If you guys want to pop over to the web store to grab some of the flash sale, that I think it was some Collectors Club books. We're also going to have those Collectors Club books here tonight. So if you don't feel like opening up another window to bop over to grab those books there, we're going to have them here tonight too as well. But yeah, if you're interested in the Zen box, and then kind of what I was mentioning before, if you are not familiar with Zenescope, not familiar with what we do, again, we're in our 18th year. We are a comic book publisher. We like to think we have some excellent writing. We certainly have some phenomenal art. We are very fortunate in the artists that we deal with. In fact, we're going to have an interview with one of our fantastic colorists, Sanju, coming up. in the 7 o'clock hour. It's 6:12 here Eastern time, wherever it is, wherever time zone you're zoning in from. But it's 6:12 here at approximately about 7. We'll have an interview with Sanju. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be the first time I've ever met him. I'm sure we got some really cool questions for Sanju. Hopefully you guys, if you want to start thinking of stuff too as well. I know Sanju actually does covers himself, but for the most part for us, all he does really is coloring. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen Sanju actually do an individual cover for us that we did, but I know he does. And then also, so again, that's our Zenbox item. If you're interested in that, just put it into the notes and it shall be yours. Right now, we're just going to keep it to singles. We got a couple of packs coming up later. We got some single books. We got some cards coming up, dude. So a lot of you guys have been asking about the cards that we do. We got some cards coming up, some playing sets, stuff like that. We got all kinds of stuff, dude. We got a Santa sack coming up later on with a random, really cool item coming up later too as well. We're gonna keep it festive, dude. And then tomorrow, what I want to clue you guys in a little bit, we're gonna be playing a lot of games and do a lot of giveaways. And then also tomorrow, I'm gonna have different books on top of what I had today. So I'm gonna have some sale items tomorrow, stuff that's a little bit older, but unbelievable sales, like, you know, stuff that was $25 now for 10, $20 down to 10 or something like that, or $30 down to 15 or something like that. So make sure you tune in tomorrow too as well for those sale items. So like I mentioned, really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to pretty much our last stream here, dude. And then tomorrow, I think Noah, myself, maybe Jake, Diane, we're gonna actually pack this all up and bring it over to the new area. And then we're rocking out. I think we're doing a store stream, January 2nd, which is the first Tuesday of January. We'll be doing a store stream with Fandomverse. So we'll rock it out with Fandomverse on January 2nd. That'll be at 4 p.m. Yeah, no, what do you got, sir?
Just very quickly.
Yeah, please.
Things. One, I saw a question in the comment. Tomorrow's stream is at 1 o'clock, just in case we didn't already say that.
Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, yep.
One last thing I forgot to mention in the little intro there. You got it. Everybody who places an order, whether we hit our like quote or not, will be getting a free pack of serial trading cards.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
Keep that in mind, please.
Right. So I'm seeing a lot of people that are in the stream right now. Make sure you guys go over to YouTube and throw us a like over there. Because first of all, we want to be able to give everybody that mini print that Noah showed, which is this. This is actually one of my favorite covers by Sun Kumanaki. So we got this bad boy that we're looking to give away. This will be a mini print that everybody will get if we hit the like goal. Our like goal is 100 people. And looks like Sam is ready to rock and roll. You good to go, Sam? All right, Sam, thanks so much. All right, let's rock on. Let's go to pack number 1. So pack number 1 is our holiday pack. This contains all brand new books, those 4 to the left. And then the one that is pack only, which is that Grimm Fairy Tale 77F. That is one of our diamond, I believe it's on a silver level, a $2.99 print run. The pack itself is only $100. Basically, they average out to about $20 a book. Every book that's in that pack is over $20. So you're saving yourself a lot more than just $25 to me. You were getting the Red Riding Hood Meguro. You're also getting that swimsuit color burst you see right there by Keith Garvey. You're also getting the new body paint cover. Try and keep in mind these body paint covers are only stream only. There is the Robin Hood by Paul Green. That has a sticker in it. So that is the Collectors Club book for November, December. So that has a sticker in it. So that should be able to complete your set for the year if you didn't already use a wild card to send it in. Oh, I'm seeing Enrique Gutierrez, happy birthday, dude. It's Enrique's birthday, dude. I saw it on Facebook, so I threw him out a shout out on Facebook. But Enrique, happy birthday, dude. Merry Christmas to you and a happy birthday, man. I know that's got to be rough, dude. My middle son, his birthday's January 2nd, and he always tells me how he hates it because it's so close to Christmas that some people just they barely get him anything for his birthday. I'm splurging for him this time though. Since my sons don't watch the stream, I can tell you guys I'm actually going to be going to Dick's Sporting Goods to hook them up with some really cool stuff. So looking forward to doing that for Dean. I'm actually going to go on Friday. I'm going to try and bear the Christmas crowd, dude. But I got to go out birthday shopping for my son on happy birthday, Enrique, from Larry, too, as well, from Matson, too, as well. We also want to say a huge thank you to Matson, who actually donated a couple of the giveaway items that we have. So we got some giveaway items that I think we're doing those tomorrow, though, right?
Yeah. So tomorrow.
So Matson actually donated some really cool giveaway items. So Matson, I want to say a huge shout out to you and a huge thank you to you. Matson actually keeping in the Christmas spirit, keeping in the holiday spirit and so forth, for all his family brethren out there, all you stream watchers, you VIPs, you collectors of ours and so forth. Some of the prizes that we're going to actually have tomorrow are courtesy of Matson. So again, Matson, we want to say a huge thank you for that. So again, hey Matson, you're the man, dude. So again, the one thing I want to point out about this pack number 1 is, again, that Keith Garvey book that's all the way to the right is that Grimm Fairy Tales 77F. If you have to have that book, it is only in the pack. All the other 4 books that you see in that pack, we will be doing individually, which we will do in a moment. We'll get to those individual books. But if you have to have that Keith Garvey that you see all the way to the right, where it has that pack only sticker on there, the Grimm Fairy Tales V277F. If you have to have that book, then please order the pack. So again, kind of just getting back to, again, if you've never ordered from us before, make sure you shoot us an email at vcons, which is VCONS at Zenescope.com. If you are a brand new buyer of ours, if you've never ordered anything on a stream with us, make sure you note to us and so forth, put us a note, either send us an email or say something in the stream. Hey, I'm a first-time buyer. I definitely want to, Steve, you can definitely still get a Zen box. Noah, can you put him in for the Zen box or Jake, so that way Sam doesn't have to go back and forth? Cool. So, yeah, Steve, we only done the Zen box so far, and the holiday pack, of course, is the second item on the docket. But anyway, kind of getting back to that, if you've never ordered from Zenescope in a stream, please make sure you point that out to us, so that way we can get you a free signed graphic novel. I want to say a huge shout out. David Wall just came in today, as well as Ralph Tedesco too, as well. We are having our holiday party on Friday night. We're going to be rocking it out at the new office. Really looking forward to that, because first of all, it's being catered by Lombardi's. If you've ever been in the Horsham area and you haven't gone out to, if you're looking to go out to dinner, I highly recommend Lombardi's. Lombardi's does like a little chicken with shrimp and a rosa sauce over pasta, and then their sausage with the like peppers and onions and all that stuff. Oh yeah, out of this world, really good. All the food there is absolutely fantastic. Service is absolutely fantastic. I also went to high school with the owners, this kid named Tommy, kid, not a kid, but went to school with Tommy, who does an absolutely fantastic job at Lombardi. So I'm really looking forward to Friday night having some Lombardis for our Christmas party. And obviously, of course, looking forward to everybody coming in. Like I mentioned, David Wall came in, and Ralph Tedesco too as well. So looking forward to having everybody. Everybody's getting used to the new office. Like Noah mentioned, we are fully pretty much moved in 100% now. This will be our last time from the studio here in Horsham. Tomorrow will be the last time that we stream from here, and then Noah, myself, and Jake, we're going to pack up everything from here and throw it all in some boxes or whatever, and then move it all over tomorrow after we're done the stream. I'm not looking forward to that, but we'll see if we can rock it out. Sam, looks like you're ready to rock and roll. All right, dude. Sam, you're killing it, dude. I feel like I barely had anything to say. I'm saving my zingers. All right, let's go to pack number 2. All right, there's a list of pack number 1s. There's also a list before of the Zen boxes too as well. So this is pack number 2. Angela, you were looking for some Z-rated stuff. This is our best deal of the night as far as our Z-rateds are concerned. You are not only getting that Z-rated cover by Meguro that you see there, also the cover by Keith Garvey too as well, and then also the Mike DeBalfo. But you're also getting one of these diamond platinum levels in that pack too as well. So you can either put pack 2 or holiday pack 2. That works as well. If you have to have, the one thing I want to point out is if you have to have that John Royal book that you see all the way to the right there, that is pack only. You'll notate it with the red sticker on there that says pack only. The Grimm Fairy Tales V2 76H, that is covered by John Royal. That's not on our web store. Same thing with that Keith Garvey diamond that was in pack 1 too as well. Those books are not on our web store. We don't readily sell our diamond books on our web store. Sometimes we throw them in a pack with some stuff, and you get some really cool ways to grab those. So again, if you're interested specifically in that John Royal cover, you're getting 4 Z-rated covers basically for $350. Again, saving yourself about $50. I can tell you right now, those Z-rated platinum covers go for a lot more than $100 on eBay. So to me, you're actually saving a lot more than just $50 or whatever by buying that pack. But again, that is the Z-rated pack for our convention. If you're interested in holiday pack number 2, just go ahead and put it into notes, and she shall be yours. So Tony, I just want to clarify that you're looking for a pack 1, not a pack 2. If you get a chance to, see if you can confirm that with me when you get a chance. All right, looks like Sammy's ready to rock and roll, so let's move on, dude. Let's go to some of our single books. So I mentioned this before. Book number 1, we were going to break this bad boy out. There it is right there. This is our Cinderella Queen of Hearts 03 F as in Frank. It's a cover by Maguro. This is our December icon cover. Basically, our icon covers are iconic covers from us being a publisher. Could be like Red Agent, could be Belle, could be Mystere, could be Karis, Robin Hood, what have you. But this one happens to be Red Agent. The book itself is actually on Cinderella Queen of Hearts cover issue 3, cover F as in Frank. The book itself individually is just $25. Again, if you're interested in book number 1, just go ahead and put book number 1 into the notes. This was a book that was also part of pack number 1. So if you bought pack number 1 and all right, so yeah, Tony, Tony, no worries, man. We got you covered for our pack number 1. I'm sure you got it. We're good to go. Thanks so much for clarifying that, my friend. So again, if you're interested in book number 1, this would be the way to double up on that Maguro cover that you see there. Again, this is our December icon cover. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing some icon covers for 2024. I know we're going to be doing some Zen boxes for 2024. Joe actually revealed to me, to the rest of us all actually, at the same time, we're going to be doing something different with the Zen boxes next year. We're going to be putting more items in there. We're going to also make them a little bit more limited too as well. So some changes coming up for some Zen boxes. And actually, to me, it's going to be better changes. And the fact that it's going to be more limited obviously makes it that much more valuable, that type of thing. But just adding more into the box, you know what I mean? That way, increasing the value of the box too as well. So looking forward to that too as well. The 2024 icons are Carla Cohen. There you go, dude. So looking forward to working with Carla. Carla actually was just on vacation abroad too as well. I think actually, I'm sorry, she just did a convention in Europe. I just saw her posting some pictures of her and Lucio. They look like did an absolutely fantastic time. I can't remember the convention that they were at, but looked like they had an absolutely fantastic time over there. So again, if you're interested in book number 1, again, that's our Maguro cover. The book itself is Cinderella Queen of Hearts. It's issue 3, cover F as in Frank. Tony, no worries, man. You're all good, dude. Really glad you could join us. Sam, are you ready to rock and roll, or are you feeling it? All right, let's do it, dude. Let's go to book number 2 then. We're moving right along. Let's go to book number 2. Book number 2, as you can see right there, is by Keith Garvey. This is also brand new for December. This is what we want to call our color burst, or our swimsuit color burst cover. This one happens to be Grimm Fairy Tales V2 76J. It is also $25. Only way to double up on this would be buying pack number 1 and buying book number 2 for right now. If you're interested in book number 2, just put it into the notes. To me, this is a perfect readable as well as a collectible. Our Grimm Fairy Tales is our main series. Something we've been doing since literally 2005. We've been doing Grimm Fairy Tales. Our Grimm Fairy Tales series is one of our most successful series. It's certainly our longest running series for sure. Dave Franchini does an absolutely fantastic job with Grimm Fairy Tales. Looking forward to seeing Dave at the holiday party too as well. So again, if you're interested in book number 2, again, this is our December swimsuit color burst cover. It's a cover by Keith Garvey. A lot of you have met Keith Garvey either on streams. We've had him on there. We've also had Keith at a couple of VIP events too as well. Speaking of which, we are really, really getting excited about Vegas, dude. Vegas is coming right March 8th and or I'm sorry, I think it's March 9th and 10th? 8th and 9th. 8th and 9th. March 8th, thanks, Jake. So March 8th and 9th, first set of stories were the best. Antonio, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you saying that, dude. Yeah, we really had some fantastic writers. We really been fortunate. Dave Franchini continuing that along. So again, getting back to Vegas, if you have not bought your tickets for Vegas, please do so pretty quickly. But if you're interested in going to Vegas, make sure you shoot me an email. If you guys could pop my email up in the comments real quick. The reason why I do that is that way I can get you a discount code for the cost of your tickets. So if you're interested in going to Vegas, we still have some slots available. I can tell you right now, at some point we're going to cut it off though, because we want to make sure that people aren't waiting in line all day, all night to get signatures from our artists there. Looks like Sam is ready to rock and roll. So let's move on. Let's go to book number 3. Book number 3 is, there you go. You can buy your tickets there for the VIP event. So this is book number 3. Book number 3 is, yeah, can you pop down my email now? Yeah, that way they can see it. All right, so this is our body paint cover. So the one thing I want to reiterate is our body paint covers are not available on our web store. So the only way to get this standalone story, this Belle House of Glass slippers, which is obviously a brand new book for us too as well. This is a great readable as well as collectible too as well. First of all, it's an iconic cover. Artist is Mike DeBalfo. Mike DeBalfo has literally been doing covers with us probably since we first started. I want to say 2007, 2008 is when Mike jumped on. He jumped on really early on Grimm, really early on Alice in Wonderland too as well. Was Mike doing a lot of stuff for us too as well. I'll never forget what Mike said to me one time at a C2E2 after he had taken like a year hiatus from doing covers with us, or maybe 2 years of a hiatus doing covers with us. And he did Wonderland. I want to say it was like Wonderland 9. It was like the fire hose cover with the 2 girls on the cover. And he was like, dude, I feel like Hulk Hogan returning to wrestling. He's like, everybody's coming over to my booth asking me to get the book signed. He's like, I've never had so many people coming over. He's like, I don't know what took me so long to come back to you guys. But anyway, we are really fortunate to have Mike doing covers for us. Again, really good friend. Mike's also done VIP events with us too in years past. We are extremely fortunate to have Mike doing this body paint cover. And as you can see, he killed it. Little Christmas themed. If you're interested in this body paint cover, again, this is not going to be available on our web store. This was part of pack number 1, which would give you an ability to double up if you're interested in it. But if you're reading a book that's limited, I will buy you the regular cover of your choice. Antonio, I hear you there, dude. But again, to me, this is a perfect readable as well as collectible too as well. Obviously, a little bit more expensive than your regular comic book at $30. But Belle House Glass and Slippers, Glass Slippers. Again, written by the great Franchini. Again, book number 3, if you're interested in buying this. Again, the other thing I want to point out is, again, it's not on our web store too as well. Antonio, I couldn't agree with you more. We just had Mike in Philly at our VIP event just this past Philly, and Mike just did an absolutely fantastic job. I've known Mike, geez, oh man, easily probably since I started here, like 10 years, 11 years, 12 years ago and so forth. And again, Mike does, I've seen Mike at numerous conventions, whether it's Phoenix, San Diego, New York, what have you. He always does a lot of conventions. Mike is always extremely personable too as well. Another cover artist we are just extremely fortunate to be working with. So again, if you're interested in book number 3, put in some notes and she shall be yours. You ready to rock on, Sam, or you're doing your thing over there? All right, let's do it, dude. Let's go to book number 4. We got a lot to get to, so let's rock and roll. So book number 4 is the Meguro cover that you saw earlier, the Little Red Riding Hood, but in a Z-rated. This is Cinderella, Queen of Hearts. Issue 3 cover, G as in girl. This is our icon cover. It's only a 75 print run. We're doing a 75 print run for $100 if you're interested in that. Again, book number 4 again is $100. This will be our December icon cover. Again, a cover by Maguro. Again, Cinderella, Queen of Hearts. Issue 3 cover, G. Steve, we got your cover for that. Larry as well. There you're seeing right there. Everybody that got book number 3, you'll see the list of that and so forth. Want to say a shout out to Sammy. I think Sammy's going to be joining us too as well at the Vegas VIP event. I don't know if she bought her ticket. She bought her ticket yet? No. You don't know? All right. Well, Sammy, I just threw you a code. I just threw Sammy a code for 10% off her cost of her ticket. Sammy, we're hoping to see you out in Vegas, dude. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic time. So just getting into Vegas. We're going to have Ebass. We're going to have Sun Kumanaki. We're going to have Nia Ruffino. And then who else am I missing? Mike Crome, dude. A stellar lineup. So we got 4 fantastic artists. Then, of course, including all of our writers, our editors, entire creative team, Joe Bruscia, Ralph Tedesco, David Wall, David Franchini, still working on Pat Shan. We'll see if we can get Pat Shan for you out there too as well. We're going to have CGC on site. So if you want to get something graded after you get it signed, it'll be awesome. Sammy, that'll be awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to seeing you out in Vegas, dude. It's going to be awesome. All right, looks like we're ready to rock on. Let's go to book number 5. Book number 5 is, dude, Sammy, I couldn't agree with you more. Ebass is going to be absolutely fantastic in Vegas. So Vegas is March 8th and 9th, whatever that Friday, Saturday is. I'm going to double check it just because for some reason or another, I'm doubting myself. Yeah, it is 10th, 11th, dude. Or no, it's not. No, it's 8th and 9th. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. So it's March 8th and 9th of 2024. If you're interested in the VIP event, I think we put up a link a little bit earlier. But if you're interested, all you have to do is go to Zenescope.com. If you're not currently a VIP, you can actually buy your VIP membership along with the VIP event tickets too as well. If you're already currently a VIP, to me, this is an absolutely no-brainer. The best thing about these VIP events that we do, and I'm seeing a lot of people that have been to VIP events in years past, like Robert Pete, Antonio too as well. Sammy has been to a VIP event too as well. These VIP events are all about you. They're all about you as the consumer, taking your time, meeting the artists, maybe getting a sketch done, maybe getting a book signed, maybe just sharing a story or something like that. Eventually sharing a beer or something like that, grabbing a drink and relaxing. It is a very relaxing, easy kickback type of day with people that you're admire in the industry. I've had a crush on Ebass literally since I saw his first cover. I'm a huge Ebass fan. I'm a huge fan of Sun Kumanaki too as well. I got to meet Sun at this past Philly VIP event. And believe me, she is better in person than her covers are, which is to me just unbelievable. Like, she was just vivacious. It's just an awesome lady to meet and so forth. So again, if VIP is, book number 5 is $100. If you're interested in that, put it to notes. She shall be yours. Let's move on. Let's go to book number 6, dude. Book number 6 is the Mike DeBalfo, but in a Z-rated. This one actually only $75. So we're doing a 75 print run for $75. Happens to be Belle House of Glass slippers, cover N as in Nancy. This is our December body paint, but in a Z-rated version. Again, covered by the iconic Mike DeBalfo, my main man. So again, if you're interested in book number 6, just put it into the notes and she shall be yours. So again, kind of getting back to this VIP event. Again, it's all about you, the consumer. Again, getting things signed. You're meeting people of like minds, just like you, that collect, that read, that do a little bit of both, that kind of thing. It's free food, open bar all day, all night on Saturday. We're going to rock it out with an after party on Saturday night too as well. Friday night's a little bit more of a meet and greet, kind of hang out and so forth. We're also going to be doing a store on Thursday. We're actually going to be, is it Thursday or is Friday? I think it's is that Thursday or that's Friday? You know, I can't remember now. I know we're going to be rocking out Fandomverse too as well. We're going to be doing a signing at the store. I think it's either going to be that Thursday or that Friday, but I'm uncertain. Anyway, we'll do a store signing at Fandomverse, just hanging out there. Last time we did Fandomverse, Neil, who's the owner there, literally put up an entire wall of Zenescopes. You got a chance to grab some great deals on some older books and so forth. All day, all night, Antonio. It is game on, dude. All right, let's rock and roll, dude. Let's look over to book number 7. Book number 7 is the November-December Collectors Club cover. This is the 250 print run. This is the book that has the sticker. So I want to reiterate, this is the book that has the sticker. So this should be able to complete your calendar for the 2023. So hopefully you'll be able to, you've gotten all the holiday covers. If you haven't gotten all the holiday covers, you can always check these out. The holiday covers, a lot of them are still available on our web store. Just go in, put 2023 holiday cover or holiday, and a lot of stuff should come up. There's also a subscription for that too as well. The candy covers are all covers by Paul Green, candy themed. Those are the Elias Chatzoudas, weren't they? They were the Elias Chatzoudas, right?
Candy.
Yeah, the candy covers.
Paul.
They are Paul Green. Right. So the candy covers all by Paul Green. There's also a subscription on those two as well. Again, same thing. A lot of those covers are still available on our web store if you haven't gotten them all. And then the Ketchums, all Sun Kamanaki covers for 2023. You can just put Ketchum in the notes too as well, or Ketchum in the search engine. That should be able to bring you there. And then the Collectors Clubs are the ones that are a little bit more difficult to get, only because those are not available readily on our web store. And then that unlocks these unlockables that you see at the very bottom there. So these are the unlockables that you're going to be able to get by filling out the entire sticker board. If you have not started on filling out a sticker board, I can tell you right now, you're never going to be able to fill it all out, because there's some covers that are in there sold out, especially some Ketchums early on that are sold out. So again, those are the unlockables that you get right there. And then the stickers are included, each one. Collect all stickers, and you get a 250 print run, 12 stickers of any one of these sets. So if you have all 12 of the holiday, all 12 of the candy, or 12 of the Ketchum, that'll get you the 250 print run by Paul Green, which is this bad boy that you see down there. Oop, this way. You don't. Anyway, and then those are the unlockables basically for 2023. All right. So if you're interested in those bad boys, make sure you fill out your stickers. If you don't have all your stickers too as well, you can use wild cards. What do you got, sir?
Excellent segue into Antonio's question. Are wild cards available still?
Yes, there are wild cards still available on the web store, dude. All you have to do is go into the search engine, hit the wild cards, and there's still wild cards available. I think there's one wild card cover that doesn't have stickers, and I want to say it's the Joker. I'm pretty sure the Joker does not have stickers. You'd have to correct me on that. I know last year's Joker did not have stickers. I'm not sure if this year's does. But anyway, I know we definitely still have. We just literally released 2 different wild card stickers. I believe it was the King and the Ace, if I'm not mistaken, literally just last week. So the Ace and the Joker are out. Okay. All right. So, but I know there's definitely some Kings. I'm pretty sure there's some Queens too as well left on the web store. All right. Looks like Sammy's ready to rock and roll. Let's go to book number 8. Book number 8 is not any pack. This is the first book that we're breaking out that's in the stream that is not part of any pack that we did earlier. This is not part of pack number 1. It's not part of pack number 2. So if you have to have this $50 version that you see there by Paul Green, this is what we want to call our lace version. It is Robin Hood Spawn cover F as in Frank. Again, the cover is not in any pack. It is a 125 print run. That's why we're doing it for $50. Again, this is a perfect readable as well as a collectible too as well, as was book number 7 too as well, which was the cover preceding this. So again, if you're interested in book number 8, please put into the notes. Again, try and make note of the fact that this book is $50, not $25. not 30 and so forth. The reason being is a 125 print run, again, a cover by Paul Green. And again, if you're interested in that, that is exactly how it's pronounced, Chris. Thank you so much. It's not anyway, again, if you're interested in that Robin Hood cover that you see there, covered by Paul Green, put into notes. The other thing, biggest thing I want to point out is this is not part of any pack. So if you bought pack number 1 earlier, this book is not part of that pack. If you bought pack number 2 earlier, this book is also not part of that pack too as well. So again, if you're interested in book number 8, it is that. All right. So the one thing that Noah and I wanted to point out that we kind of missed in the first couple of minutes is everybody that's ordering is going home with a pack of the Cute Loops covers or Cute Loop cards. All right. So you're getting one of these bad boys, pack of our trading cards. That'll be free with your purchase. All you have to do is buy any book that we're doing, any pack, the Zen box and so forth. You'll be going home with that pack. If we get to the like goal, which is 100 likes, all right, I'm seeing a lot of people on the stream right now. If you all go over to YouTube, all right, go over to YouTube and give us a thumbs up, give us a like. Everybody in the stream is going to be getting one of these bad boys. All right, I need an update. Is Ian out there? Who's my updater as far as the YouTube likes and seeing where we're at?
We're at 67.
We're at 67 right now. All right, so we're well past halfway there, dude. All right, so we're at 67 likes. I'm seeing a lot more people than 67 watching the stream. I need you guys to go over to YouTube. All right, even if you don't like what we're doing, just throw us a like anyway. All right, so that way we can get everybody a free print too as well. Not only will we be getting the free trading cards, but getting a free mini print too as well. Hopefully, we'll get to 100 likes. Make sure you're emailing your cousin. All right, texting your girlfriend. All right, just have them go over to YouTube and give us a like. All right, we can cheat to get there. I'm down. All right, I want everybody getting one of these Sunkan Managi mini prints. All right, looks like we're ready to rock on. Sammy's ready to move, so let's do it. Let's go to book number 9. Book number 9, it's $100. This is the Z-rated version of that Collector's Club book, covered by Paul Green. Again, biggest thing I want to note on this is, again, it's not in any pack. So we have not showed you this book before. This was not part of the Z-rated pack that we did earlier. Book number 9, again, is $100. It is our November-December Collectors Club cover 100 print run. This is topless, as you can see right there. Just the cover itself is topless, not anything on the inside of the book, too, as well. Steve, we got you covered for that. Steven, we got you covered too as well. Chris, Edwin, Chris Coggrove too as well. We got you covered for book number 9. Again, biggest thing I want to point out about book number 9 is, again, it is not part of any pack. So if you have to have this book that you see there, that is $100, make sure you put that one in the notes and we'll get you covered for that book. All right. So again, book number 9, again, $100. It is Robin Hood Spawn of cover G as in girl. Again, a cover by Paul Green. If you're interested in that book, please put it into notes and she shall be yours. All right. Looks like we're ready to. Looks like we're moving right along, dude. I feel like we're not going to get to all the product, but at least we have a recap hour. Make sure you guys stay tuned at 7 o'clock. We're going to have an interview with Sanju, dude. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a really good time. Sanju is the man. All right. Looking forward to meeting Sanju. All right, let's move on, dude. Let's go to showcase number 1. This is the only showcase that we got for this convention. It is our Star Flirts. That is the Nightmare Queen herself on the cover that you see right there, covered by Paul Green. If you're interested in showcase, again, showcase, you could just put showcase number 1 either way. Oh, look at that. We're up to 71 likes. Daryl, thank you so much for the update. If you're interested in showcase number 1, again, same thing. This showcase is not part of any pack that you did. The one thing I want to point out about our showcases, though, they always grade out extremely well, our showcase. This is our December candy cover. If you're interested in this, a non-Z-rated version, all you have to do is go to our web store, pull up Paul Green, pull up candy, or just pull up cosplay covers, and this should come up for you. We'll also be selling this, the $20 version, I believe by the end of the month. If you don't see it there, you can always definitely get it through the subscription too as well. The subscription includes the shipping. So either way, it's definitely a really good deal. Antonio, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you got a couple 9.9 showcases. That sounds like you really. Yeah, Sammy, that is the December candy cosplay, but there is a lesser version, like the one that's only $20, 23, I think it is with the subscription, and that comes with the sticker too as well. Again, covered by Paul Green, colored by Fantastical Lamoss too as well. That is our candy showcase Z-rated for the month of December. All right.
Do you know what this is?
You know what? I do not actually, to tell you the truth. You know what? Actually, I think I do. I think I wrote it down. Yeah, it is Grim Universe presents the quarterly Sleeping Beauty, the Nightmare Queen. Okay, is the showcase. All right. So Grim Universe presents quarterly Sleeping Beauty, Nightmare Queen is the book. It's on the inside of that one you see there. All right, let's move on. We're rocking and rolling. Let's go to medal number one. Medal number one is only a 15 print run. It's basically the same as the book that we showed you earlier, that Mike DeBalfa with a body paint, except this book is a metal. If you're interested in medal number one, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. Try and keep in mind this is $100. The reason why is, first of all, it's only a 15 print run. There's only 15 made of it. This was book number 3, but in a metal version. All right. So if you already got book number 3, George, thank you, sir. So again, if you're interested in this Mike DeBalfa, but in a metal version, again, same thing. It's not part of any pack. Same thing with the showcase that we showed you earlier. Same thing with this metal that you see here. These are not part of any packs. Again, it's a 15 print run. Definitely a metal version. And you are ready to rock and roll. Good thing I had the headphones out. I missed that. All right. Gary, good to see you as always. Happy holidays to you, darling.
What book is this one? You know?
This one, that's a tough one. I think it should be Belle. It should be Belle.
Now, is that the cover or the interiors?
Yeah, the interior. It should be Belle Glass Slippers, House of Glass Slippers. Yeah, it should be. Is the metal. Although I'm not really sure on the metals. The metals, I think those guys do them themselves. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure what they put those metals on. I know the original, that book number 3 is Belle House of Glass Slippers. So I would think that the metal is the same, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to say I'm 100% on that one.
That's what it says on the product.
Yeah, I know, but I'm the one that put it in there, though. You know what I mean? So I got a feeling that metal could be on a different book, other than that Belle. All right. Looks like we're ready to rock on. All right, so we're gonna do the Santa sack. A lot of people saw the Santa sack on the web store.
Yeah, I forgot the Santa sack banner. I can make one real quick.
Yeah, if you want. Oh, do you got the product though, or no?
No.
Oh, you know what? I can read it off my phone. You can do that.
I don't have it on this computer.
You don't have the Santa sack on there?
No, I have the calendar.
Really? All right, then maybe let's skip it, dude. Maybe we'll do let's skip it. Scroll down, see if you have the Santa sack on there past the calendar. Keep going. Sorry about that. That's my fault. More cards. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cards. Oh, there it is. All right. So the Santa sack is on there. So the Santa sack is, we're going to do a banner for it real fast.
I'll do that. So what is the?
So the Santa sack is $99 or $100, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, whatever.
I'll do 99.
Let's make it 99. All right. So the Santa sack is 99. The one thing I want to point out about the Santa sack is you are getting a free random diamond bronze level book with the Santa sack. So on top of all the product that is in the Santa sack in the first place, here, let me see if I can pull it up. Santa sack. Oop.
Yeah, I put it down. You're good, Steve.
Okay, so the Santa sack has a new Z-rated holiday metal card, It also has a Leo Matos Santa Sack collectible cover that's a 100-print run. It has a vintage collectible cover that can be anywhere from a 100-print run to a 500-print run. You also get a mystery envelope. You also get a random mini art print, and you also get the serial traded card pack too as well for $100 plus the diamond book that we're throwing in there too as well. All right, so if you're interested in the Santa Sack, again, at $100, we're giving you a Z-rated metal card, a Santa Sack collectible cover that's a 100-print run that's only available in the Santa Sack, a vintage Christmas-themed collectible cover that could be a 100-print run to a 500-print run. You're also getting a mystery envelope too as well. You're also getting the serial trading card pack too, which is this bad boy. And then you also get a random mini art print too as well. So if you're interested in the Santa Sack, put it to the notes. If you don't want to just take my word for what's in the Santa Sack, you can go to our web store and take a look at what's in the Santa Sack. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the cover that's definitely in the Santa Sack. That's the $100 book or the 100-print run that's only available in that Santa Sack. And then again, you are also getting a dime. We're throwing a book on top of that for the Santa Sack in there too as well. You're getting a random diamond collectible 500-print run too as well. All right. So again, if you're interested in that Santa Sack, just put it into the notes and she shall be yours. All right. Sorry about that. I kind of crossed up my team. There as far as what we were doing in the Santa Sack. So again, if you're interested in the Santa Sack, $99, you get all that stuff that's in there. And to me, this is, well, it's worth easily well over $100.
Let me throw up the other one too.
You got some other stuff that's in the Santa Sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we get the trading cards. I know they get a random mini print too as well. You're also getting a random collectible that could be anywhere from a 100-print run to a 500-print run, kind of Christmas themed too as well. Yeah, there's some really cool collectibles in there too as well. All right. And then we're also throwing a diamond collectible, one of those diamond bronze level collectibles in there in addition to what's in the Santa Sack. All right. So again, if anybody's interested in the Santa Sack, put it into the notes. We got you covered. Joe, we got you covered for that. George, we got you covered too as well. Tammy Morris Capney. Tammy, we're going to see you out in Vegas, dude. We're looking forward to it. +1 is now a VIP. +1, dude.
Send me his email address so I can set up his account.
+1?
Yeah.
All right. So Tammy, we need +1 to make up an email address. It could be like +1 at Arizona, wherever you're at. All right, dude. We need +1 to send us an email. So that way we can set him up for being a VIP. All right. Wasn't that cover a blue light metal? I don't know what you're asking me there, Gary.
One of the Santa Sack covers, perhaps?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is right there,
Is
dude.
that actually it?
Tammy's literally putting his email out there for everybody.
If he has a real email
+1 at
address,
Gmail.
just send it to Jake.
Yeah, just send it to Jake, Tammy, when you get it, when you get a chance to. Antonio, it's not Cowboys rock, dude. Were the Cowboys rocking against the Bills this past weekend? Now, I know my Eagles lost a tough game against Seattle, but I'm hearing a lot of crowing from Cowboys fans when they just got stomped into the ground by the Bills. All right, the team that the Eagles beat, the Bills. Actually, Antonio and I were actually having a really good conversation about Dallas and the Eagles. We both feel like San Fran is going to just completely mop up when it comes to the playoffs. It feels like the Eagles have been exposed. I feel like they're not going to be able to stop anybody come playoff time. I think Dallas is tough. They can give San Fran a tussle. But the problem's going to be Dallas's away record is like 3-4, and their point differential is like a negative during those 7 games that they've been away. They're literally like plus, I don't know, they're like plus 170 points at home, and they're undefeated at home. But they're not getting San Fran at home, dude. They're going to be traveling to San Fran. That's going to be a tough game for them. I can't disagree there, dude. The 49ers are looking really good. 49ers are looking really, really good. All right. Let's move on, dude. Let's go to the calendar, which was next up on the docket. All right. The calendar, we're doing the calendar for $10, dude. We got the calendar, right? All right, take down that Santa sack thing over there. Thank you, sir. All right, so the calendar is $10, dude. 2024 calendars, $10, dude. All Paul Green themed. Something. We don't have any Paul Green. We don't have the calendar here, do we? I'm going to bring it tomorrow so that way we can look at some of the covers that are in the 2024 calendar. So basically, it says all older Paula Green covers, all absolutely slamming. Best thing about the calendar is once the months are done and so forth, you can kind of cut away the individual months and you can use them as prints. So again, it's going to be, they're basically going to be 11 by 17 prints. You're basically getting 12 11 by 17 prints for $10, dude. Steal of steals. Okay, dude. 2024 is right around the corner. We want to get all you guys a calendar, dude. Make sure you guys are all jumping on this deal. The calendar is normally $20, normally $19.99. We're doing it for just 10. This is a steal of steals. Again, you're basically getting 12 prints for just $10. All right. Again, all Paul Green themed covers. Really awesome stuff. Really great work by Paul Green. And again, our calendar is normally $20, but we're doing it for just 10, which makes this a steal of steals. All right. So if you're interested in the calendar, just put the calendar into the notes, and it shall be yours. We got plenty of them too. If you want to double up on the calendar, double up on the calendar. All right. You want to triple up on the calendar. You want to give some away as Christmas gifts. They'd be post-Christmas gifts because I got a feeling these orders are not going to be shipping to you guys probably till January is what we're looking at, dude. Because not only are we off for Christmas and day after Christmas and so forth, but shipping's getting really tough in the warehouse. We're starting to get cut off, so that actually kind of brings me to a good point. Tony, I couldn't agree with you more. We do need to do a calendar with Sun, maybe to some Keith Garvey too as well. That'd be really good calls. So again, we're starting to catch up in the warehouse. In fact, Sam actually pulls the orders in the warehouse. Her brother Joey pulls orders in the warehouse too as well. We're literally pulling all the students in. Everybody that's off college break is all helping us out in the warehouse, and we're starting to get caught up. I think I saw like 2-3 days ago, we literally had, I don't know, I want to say we filled up a mail truck. There's no way this mail truck didn't get filled up by picking up our packages and so forth. We're also starting to get out a lot of the Kickstarter stuff too as well. The Kickstarter art books are beginning to ship. We want to apologize on a lot of these Kickstarter orders that didn't ship until later. But again, we're starting to get out a lot of the Kickstarter orders too as well. We're starting to get caught up. We want to say a huge thank you to all of you out there. Thanks so much for being patient with us. Thanks so much for bearing in on the Kickstarter orders taking a while to get shipped. Thanks so much for being patient on November orders to get shipped and so forth. Black Friday hit us pretty hard as far as the orders and the amount of orders that were there too as well. I can tell you right now, the guys and the girls in the warehouse, they were doing an absolutely fantastic job pulling the orders and trying to get everything out to you guys in a timely fashion and so forth. All right. John, that's a good question. What order date are we up to? I don't know. Actually, I tell you, Sam, you know what order date we're up to and what the print was? You don't look at the order number. You just look at, you're not looking at the date. You're just going, you're just rocking it out. Yeah. So John, I don't know, actually, to tell you the truth, 100% on what date we're up to, but I can tell you right now, we're probably into December now, for sure. Yeah, we're definitely into December orders too as well.
It's like December 5th.
Yeah, I think we were the only reason we had some November stuff is it was some subscriptions. We had some subscriptions books that we were waiting on for November. All right, let's rock on, dude. That was the calendar. Here's those light playing card sets. So first of all, we're doing the light deck. Do you want to do the combo first? Yeah, let's do the combo first, only because if people want both. Yeah, so if you guys want both packs of the playing cards, it is $25 for both. If you want to do them individually, we're doing them for $15 and a bit. So again, if you're interested in the dark or the light, basically good and the bad of Zenescope, these are our playing cards. Again, it's $25 for both the light and the dark. If you contributed to the Kickstarter and you already got these bad boys coming to you, you already got them. I don't want you to double up. This is not a brand new item for us. If you didn't contribute to that Kickstarter, but you're interested in just those cards, again, these are playing cards, 52 cards. We do a dark and a light too as well. So if you're interested in both of those sets for 25 bucks, you just put into the notes, put double deck in there, and we'll get you covered for both of those. Antonio, I'm going to assume that you want both of those. Let's put them down for that. Let's do the single though. If they want to do, they can do light or dark for 15, right?
Light first.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the light deck, if you want to do the light, it's 15 bucks. If you want to do dark, it's 15 bucks too as well. All right. Ooh, do we have Sanju on yet or no?
I saw him pop on.
He popped on and popped off? I
disappeared.
didn't even realize I was past 7 o'clock, dude.
Well, I think we just keep going until he.
Yeah, we'll
I
keep
hope
going
he
until
pops
we.
back in.
Right. Okay. All right. So again, if you're interested in the dark or the light individually at 15 bucks, they're there. If you're interested in both of them together, the double deck, meaning you get dark and light for 25 bucks, just put those in the notes. For right now, I know they're like $14.99 for either one, the dark or the light. Just indicate which one you want. And then we also have the double lux or whatever. So what's the double lux? The double lux is that you see right there. So does anybody know what comes in that bad boy?
So you'll be getting, I think, both a dark deck and a light deck.
And it comes in a case,
Yeah.
right? And that's the lux.
Hmm.
Okay, so if you're interested in the lux is 65. It comes with the dark and it comes with the light. It's in a premium case that you see there too as well. If you prefer to have the lux, and it comes again in this that case that you see there. That'll have the dark and the light. And again, that is our deluxe pack. It's regularly 75. We're knocking it down to 65. If you're interested in that, just put that bad boy into the notes. And then we've also got like a tin, and we've also got like a wooden case too as well that these come in. All right, so there's the deluxe packs that you see right there. Almost comes in like a cardboard case that you see there. And again, you get the dark and you also get the light in that Zenescope deck. All right, let's throw up the tin, dude, or the wood, either one. And see, so there's the tin one. So the tin obviously it comes in a tin case. Again, you're also getting the light and the dark cards or decks cards in a metal case. If you prefer the tin, that bad boy is also 65 bucks. And then the wood's a little bit more expensive. But we're doing the tin right now. So again, you get the dark and you get the light Zenescope decks in a metal case. This is a tin case. Again, it's 65 bucks. It's regularly 75 for that too as well. So we're knocking 10 bucks off that bad boy right there. If you're interested in the wooden version, the wood version will be this bad boy right here. And the wood is 90. So it's regularly 100. Comes with a wooden case that you see right there. Obviously also inscribed with light and dark. Comes with the light and the dark decks inside the case too as well. So there's deluxe, basically deluxe. Comes in a cardboard case. There's also the tin. Comes in the same things like both light and dark Zenescope decks too as well. And then the wood version or whatever, the wood obviously a little bit more finished, a little bit more sturdy of a case and so forth. So that one happens to be 90 bucks for that one. All right. So if you're interested in any one of those three, just put them in the notes and they shall be yours. If you're just interested in the cards themselves, we have dark and light that are just 15, or you can do both of those together for 25. So it looks like we're going to have Sanju coming on in a minute. So a couple things I want to mention. So I'm still seeing a lot of people in the stream. And I think we last updated the light goal. We were at like 71 or so. I'm seeing, what's that?
78 now.
We're at 78. All right. So if you guys have not bopped over to YouTube, make sure you bop over to YouTube and give us a like over there. Give us a like on that stream. That'll get us to our like goal. If we get to 100 likes, we're going to be giving away. Everybody's going to be at one of these bad boys right here, which will be this Sun Kaminaki print mini print that you see right there. Everybody that ordered in the stream is going to be getting the trading cards too as well. Another thing I wanted to mention too as well is we want to say a huge thank you to Sidekick Supplies. Sidekick does these bad boys right here. They also do the mini too as well. They do these bad boys. Just go over to sidekick.com, sidekicksupplies.com. If you want to get one of these bad boys to make sure you put a divider in your white boxes, keep your book cups right and so forth. That'll take care of you there. Make sure you guys go to Hot Flips, hotflips.com for all your Hot Flip supplies, Mylar bags, top loaders, tubes for your print and so forth, bags and boards, any of your comic book protection needs. Hot Flips has those. Those are the boys from Brooklyn. Hopefully we're going to have Hot Flips with us out in Vegas. Jeff will be joining us hopefully out in Vegas. I know last time we were in Vegas, Jeff joined us. Always a good time to see those guys. Hopefully they'll join us out there for that. Of course, we always see them in New York Comic Con. And then last but not least, I want to say a huge thank you to CGC too as well. Make sure you guys go to CGC for all your grading needs. CGC is in Sarasota, Florida. They do an absolutely fantastic job. In fact, I was actually just talking to Sarah today. We're going to be getting out a next batch of 50 books for the web store too as well to rock it out. We're going to be doing some grading books and so forth. We've been recently getting some 9.9s. Not only did Nate do a fantastic job on pulling some books, but Sarah's doing a fantastic job too as well. And then I've kind of inspected what they do and so forth. So we've been getting an extra set of eyes on books and so forth. We've been starting getting some 9.9s, which have been really fortunate. I was the 9.8 king for like the longest time. I was usually getting up, I don't know, anywhere from 35 to 40 out of 50 books would be 9.8s and so forth. I was complaining about it because I was never getting 9.9s and 10s. In fact, I've never gotten a 10. I pulled 10s for customers and so forth, but I don't think I've ever pulled a 10 for Zenescope and got it and gave it to Joe and so forth. Anyway, Noah, if you are ready, give me a thumbs up when you are. Looks like Noah's ready to rock and roll. So let's go over to Noah and Sanju. Take it away, Noah.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me okay. In traditional Noah fashion, you know that I'm not always the most tech savvy, especially when it comes to audio equipment, such as this fine headset here. So please yell at me in the comment section if you cannot hear anything. Today, we are joined by a very special guest, a colorist that has been working for Zenescope for a very long time. A lot of content. If you've seen any cover, it could be an Ebass, Chrome, Marissa Pope. He's done so many colors for us, plenty of iconic covers. So please welcome to the stream, Sanju.
Hi.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. I can, loud and clear, sir. How you doing today?
That's great. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. It's a little cold here. You can see from my jacket, I'm bundled up.
Yeah, sure.
So, first question, and please don't hate me. But how do you pronounce your last name?
It's actually a big name, right? My last name is Sanju Nivangune.
Nivangune.
Nivangune, yeah, right.
All right. I'd
Yes.
like to say I was close, but I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone would
you are
believe
close,
me.
quite close. Yeah, it's
Okay,
Nivangune.
fantastic. Awesome.
Right?
And I understand you're based out of India, correct?
Yeah. I'm from India, Mumbai. It's
Oh,
India,
okay.
Mumbai. Yeah, you heard
So
Mumbai?
that's right on the like the western coast,
Yeah,
right?
western side. Yeah. It's the western
Awesome.
side. Yeah,
So what
seaside.
time of day is it there?
Is right now it's 5:41 a.m.
Oh
It's
my
morning,
gosh.
early morning. It's
I had a fear. Like I kind of just Googled this morning. I'm like, what time is it in India? And I
yeah.
was like, oh man, I hope he's not waking up too early for us. But thank you
No.
for starting your day
I
this
have a
way.
habit that I'm from last I think 10, 12 years. I'm doing a night, working in a night. and sometime in the day, sometime in the night, early morning, sometime late nights. And I don't usually in a proper sleep
Well,
and the
I mean,
breaks. Yeah,
yeah, it sounds like you're setting your own hours, you know?
yeah. It depend on
And
work, or if I have some work in a day in India in Mumbai, then I have to sleep at night or wake up early in the morning. Sometimes a whole night I work, and then in the morning 6 o'clock something I go to sleep. Yeah, the
well,
clock is upside down, I think.
we've got some comments here. Sammy Sweetly, one of our fans, is thanking you for waking up for us. So we're
Yeah,
all very
sure.
appreciative that you're here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's my first interview, I guess. Yeah,
Oh,
with Jonathan.
fantastic.
Yeah, I never did that. So
Yeah.
little bit
Oh,
I'm nervous and I can't speak properly, but I'm trying it. Hope
no.
everyone is okay with that.
Well, I see Bill McKay is in the
Yeah.
comment section too. Super Sanju.
Thank you, Bill.
That's great. So I understand. I think the last time that you and I spoke over
Yeah.
email, you were getting ready to celebrate Diwali. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's a Diwali. It's a big festival in India. Diwali. It's we exchange sweets, firecrackers, gifts. It's a big festival in India. We used to
Very
use firecrackers, sweets, gifts.
nice.
Yeah.
So over here in the States, we're gearing up for all of the big ones, the big holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Do you
Okay.
celebrate anything during this time?
Yeah, Christmas is there in India. Christmas is big celebration. Christmas and New Year party is big celebration. In
Yeah,
the
New
New Year
Year's.
party, we used to go out and a full night we do parties and all.
Oh yeah, so not too
Yeah,
different from here. New
no,
Year's is
not
definitely a
too
big.
different, but yeah. In India also we do Christmas parties or some other like Santa Claus comes, secret Santa parties or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do Diwali there? You
Oh,
heard Diwali?
I mean, like I personally don't celebrate it, but I definitely know that we have folks here in the
Okay.
States who celebrate it.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, so I have a very vague familiarity with the celebration. I know from what I've seen, and I'll be honest, looked at your Instagram earlier. A
Yeah.
lot of beautiful colors and outfits and like apparel. When you were, and I encourage everyone to check out Sanju's Instagram because it's filled with a lot of cool content.
Yeah. In
But I
India,
saw like,
we celebrate festivals like big things, like in colors or costume, with traditional costumes and all. We have very different kind of languages speak in India. So everybody used to do their traditional costumes.
yeah, I was gonna say, and I think yours was you had like an orange kind of ensemble on.
Yeah.
Was that for Diwali?
No, that one was a Gudi Padwa. It's a Indian New Year. It's Hindu
Oh,
New
okay.
Year. Yeah, that's a Gudi Padwa. Yeah, that's also a big festival. This is made in the year. So we
Nice.
used to go out. Everybody celebrate that in the morning. We go to rally. Everybody come with different their traditional costumes or their traditional get-ups or something. It's like a rally kind of thing. Like in a Las Vegas or something, you see that rally kind of that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'll switch focuses here for just a second. Let's talk comic books. Did you always want to get into comic books, or was this kind of a path that found you?
No. I never know much about comic book in the past, like in the school days or some little bit comic I heard, but not big time. Like how to do comics or something. I don't know about that. I was an artist and I was doing fine arts, and I was doing some job in a TV show, and then one of my friend Amit Gadge told me that there is some job or vacancy. You have to try that also. So I was searching on Google how to make comic books, how it was doing, how to everything. So I learning on the Google or only Google and YouTube, and then I tried starting coloring, and I thought that thought bubble also you have every image has to make by artist only one single person. Then I know that colorists are different, artists are different, inker are different, and letterers are different. I never I before I just I never know that those are the stages. I was just doing, and then I on the event art and all I found that how to do comic books and all, and then I started doing it.
That's awesome. So how many
Yeah.
like years ago would you say that was? How old were you when you kind of first started
It's
dipping your
I think it
toes?
started in 2010 or 11 something. Before that, I was just a fine artist and I was doing portraits and art direction for TVs or movies. I was doing art direction, set designing, and I was doing portraits, watercolor, oil color, something like that. I never did digital work before that. After that only I started. I took the iPad, that that the tablet, small tablet, that small eyeball tablet was not properly for the artist, but that was just basic tablet. Then I started on that and learning how to do a pen tablet using. Then I buy a Wacom small buy a Wacom tablet, and then started learning digital. I never did in a digital way before that.
Gotcha. So do you still do a lot of like movies and sets and like video media content as well?
Yeah, yes. Sometime I do, not much because I didn't get much time for that because that process take much more time than the digital one. So I didn't do much, but I love doing that one because that there is a different kind of fun for doing that. The physical work and then the practically doing that and the different angles and all. This is little bit different kind of enjoyment. So I love to do sometimes that for a change, but not much because I'm busy in the comic right now. Very good way.
Well, it's nice to hear that you're still kind of doing that type of content,
Yeah,
even if comics has kind of become your main focus.
yeah, right.
Um, I did see, and again, I encourage everyone to check out the Instagram page. We'll throw the link in the comments section, of course. But you had done what looks like, what was it? It was this like anamorphic
Yeah,
installation, so that it was like a bunch of material. When you look at it from one direction, it just
one
looks like
direction.
a hodgepodge. Yeah. So was
Yeah,
that for a movie?
that's for a movie. That's a Salman Khan's recent movie, that Tiger 3. I was doing for that the Yash Raj films, and that was like the using material like the related to the that particular movie, so that I have to choose only that elements, and I have to put this those elements, and then at some point of angle, then you only see the portrait of Salman Khan. Do you know Salman Khan?
I can't say that I do, but I was just
Okay.
very impressed. Like I can't even begin to imagine how
Yeah.
like you design that. Like what are the steps, you know? Like do you plan it all out first? How do you see it from one
Yeah, yeah.
angle?
This is actually a little bit quite difficult, this one, but fun because you have to single take an image only, and then you have to imagine each part what kind of element goes to this part, like a face, what kind of part, like some camera lens goes to the eyes, for the some bike part goes for nose, or something like cloth going for the head. You have to take a picture and think on that picture what kind of elements or what kind of shape or what kind of material you can use for that. And in the that particular image, I was very limited to the material because they only wanted the movie related elements, and that was very difficult to choose only that part. So I have to find those materials and trial and error. So with different angle, I have to take those elements. Then only I can see that yeah, this working. You have to put if you put so far, then it's very small in the camera. If you put too close, So I have to check the distance also. It's very like distance related. In perspective also, you have to check the height and then angle. It's very difficult. So one person
Yeah.
has to come in a particular step point, and other person has to come stand there, and he has to place the materials there and see what is uh, matching that part or what shape is going to be like. And that's kind of fun.
So how long does something like that, like from the time that the project gets assigned, how long does that take to see it
That
fully flip?
actually it take almost two weeks or something,
Hmm.
almost 2 to 3 weeks kind of. But in this particular project, I got only 1 week. But 1 week, 1 or 2 week, we are only discussing on what kind of material we can use. The back and forth, back and forth. We are discussing only on the material, and then practically I got only 1 week. So I have to work on 18 or 17 hours a day, only 4 5 hours of sleep, and then again do day and night, because they have the particular time that time only the actor was available to come on the set. So yeah, it
So
has the challenge. Yeah,
yeah, so the fact that you're up right now at 5 a.m. your time and you've got
yeah,
all of these crazy sleep, like that makes sense if you're constructing these, these
yeah,
incredible illusions.
yeah. That time also I used to sleep at 7 or something, and then wake up again at 2 p.m. Then go to the set and do start doing work, and then full night, and then again come back to the early morning to sleep at home, and again go to the set. And that was I we that, mostly we did all the work in the nights only, because in a daytime there is so much materials, and everybody come and ask why for that material, why this material, what is that, and so we only two people are staying there and doing the work.
So just for a frame of reference, how long does like a coloring, so say you're doing a cover for Zenescope, you're
Yeah.
coloring it in, how long does something like that take you?
Yeah, it's actually depend on the cover line work only, because sometimes the cover is very detailed, or sometimes it's a single figure, or sometimes it's not much detail on the costume, or much on the background or something. It depend on almost 1 day or 2 days kind of thing, or 3 days. Sometimes if cover was very detailed or something, or like some covers are big, like connecting covers or something. It's almost 1 day to 3 day kind of thing, but again depend on the artist and line work artist. Like if it has
Got
a Evas cover, then I personally take a little bit more time, because I used check that cover, just check this cover for again, how this cover, how can what just wait a second. What I can do, what light I can use, what kind of stuff I can do. So I like to check on this that, and I try to find the differences, connected differences, what kind of lighting I can use for that, what kind of elements use that. So little bit that type of tough stuff is a little bit fun to do.
So I've got a question here in the comments section. I think two fans asked the same question. Sammy was curious, do you like to draw more or color more? Like which do you prefer? Kind of doing the coloring of somebody else's work or starting from scratch yourself and kind of building everything up?
Nowadays, I like doing colors most of the time, but I like doing portraits. If you ask me to draw, I like to draw portraits only, not full figures or something. I really like portrait, and like 3/4 or something, and in a different medium. Mostly I liking the portrait, any element in a portrait. I like to do that, but now I am enjoying the coloring process, because that has the very much uh, open space. Like you can do the style different, like color different. I mean, like lighting differently. You can, single cover you can use different kind of light angles and something like that, in a daylight or evening light, or the morning light kind of thing, and night light. You can experiment in that. So I like that also. But for the traditional work, I like to do portraits most of the time.
So I see on your Instagram page that when you're doing these portraits, like if I draw something, the first thing I do is I kind of start with the outline. What I find
Mhm.
interesting is that you have these kind of time lapse videos, and it looks like you're just starting straight with the color. Like
Yeah,
you're like, okay, you're bam, that's the skin color, start doing some of the hair, and slowly this portrait starts
development.
to take shape.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
do you go ahead?
yeah. No, actually, I'm trying to learn different techniques or different style because in the I did a fine arts basically, in a like traditional art, fine arts, they portrait. So the in that they teach us to draw like we put a circle then line in there. So I sometimes I like to take a different style also, like put a direct colors and then make a shape out of it, and then try to see the what kind of transparency the colors and background transparent and colors little bit up on it. So that's a little bit different type of texture and different to feel in the portrait or painting some. Right. So I like to try different artwork, art styles and techniques. So I'm learning that. So it's not a particularly I do that same thing every time. I sometimes I do circle and straight lines, or, then make portrait. Sometimes I do only directly eyes and nose and all background. Or sometimes I do flat colors. Then layer by layer. There is a nose and lips and different. So I like to use different techniques every time.
And how do you choose the subjects for your portrait? Is it just whoever inspires you, or is there normally like a theme to it? How do you
No,
pick?
not the whoever inspires me, or sometimes the event happen in something, the some kind of. So then I use that portrait, or that sometimes some new movies come and they have a very good portrait or something, the very good photograph or actor or some great light, and then that inspires me. So I like to try that light and that shapes and all. So and randomly I choose anything, like I don't particularly go for like particular things or something. I just go on a Pinterest or something, and then when whatever it's like, sometimes I love to draw hands or some ears, only ear, some nose, the lips, or some feet, like that.
I will say I like how just based on our conversation, it sounds like you're very like I don't know if experimental is the right word. Flexible, maybe. Like your
Yeah,
ability to, oh, I want to try something new. Let me try something new. I want to color. Let me color. I want to draw. I want to draw. Like you have all of these, different avenues that you can take. And it very much seems like the world's your oyster, like
yeah.
I think it's very impressive.
Yeah, right. Actually, I like that kind of stuff because as an artist, I always like to do different materials with playing with different materials. Sometimes, if I get opportunity, I use crystals for making portrait. I use bottle caps for make portraits or something. I did that stuff. I use beads. I use coins. I use carom stuff. Every element I used to do anything element. If I sometimes I do use ketchup, tomato ketchup. You know that, or sometimes chocolate syrup, something. I use different materials for them. Salt, with salt I did, with sand I did, and with sugar, some coffee sometimes. I did a very. I use different kind of materials and like to do the any material can do with the art.
That's awesome. Uh, is there anything that you like? Because it sounds like you've got you've got really great ideas. We'll use ketchup, we'll use salt, we'll use chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, I'll paint this guy, I'll do this. Is there any project that you kind of have rattling around in your head? Any ideas that you're thinking about executing that you haven't done yet?
Oh no, I think I that then so many things, but I don't know if there's something new or something that I didn't ever try or something. I think I tried almost every kind of material or every kind of art style or something. Well, I don't know that what new I can do. Yeah, in the future.
Well, I'm sure when the inspiration strikes you, it will. And
Yeah,
I'll look at
definitely.
your Instagram and be like, oh, he's painting with pigeons now. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
using birds as a sculpture or something.
Yeah. Now for one ad shoot, I used bird feathers only, and they wanted to make a pigeon. They they don't want to cut the real pigeon or something or stuff in that and put him in as a statue. So they wanted to make a pigeon. So I fur and a bird feather. I go to the pigeon store and there. The extra feathers they're lying there. So I picked up and used that feathers to make that bird pigeon. So it has to be look like a real pigeon as it has frozen kind of. So I used that also. I
I
even
love
I painted on an elephant also for a show.
you painted on an
A real
elephant.
real real elephant. Yes, in the Jaipur.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
I love like I just threw the bird thing out there as a joke. Like I thought it was like a wild thing. The fact that you've actually
Yeah,
had some
that's
sort of
why
work.
I was thinking what material I didn't use. So I actually use so many materials, electronic parts. I did in Dubai. I did a Steve Jobs portrait using all electronic parts. Yeah, like keyboard and computer, laptop, headphones, everything.
Oh,
So big portrait that was.
that's
That
so cool.
I can show you that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
please. I'd love to see it.
this second.
While you're pulling that up, I have a question from another one of our fans,
Uh,
Joe.
See
Uh,
this one. Can you see that?
holy cow!
This is there's so many elements there.
Yeah, so that looks like you got like an XLR cable there.
Yeah,
That's great. And now, what is that on? Like, obviously, like a wall.
yeah,
Um,
it's on a wall. It's a kind of it's a 10 feet by 20 feet kind of wall, and they put the plywood on that, and then we have to put all the element whatever we find us we have to nail it that element that there. So
that's
we have to
incredible.
see this and like what material can use for this part, so details. So we so many electronic parts we have used there in there. So it's a fun, really fun work.
Uh, in my imagination, like some guy's going into his office to log onto his computer, and all of his electronics are missing. Where
Yeah,
where the hell are they? Where'd
where
these things
the
go?
yeah, actually they help us so much. So we ask them to if you have any electronic that you don't use more, so you can give it to us and we can use there. So they bring so much electronics, even goggles and the old mobile phones, laptops, computer board. Yeah, so much things they bring from their office only.
Wow. So, are there any artists, either comic book related or fine art, just general artists, that you're really like, that you follow, that you're inspired by? The way that one of our fans is phrasing it, is there an artist out there that makes you want to work harder? And you're already
Yeah,
working very
actually.
hard from what it sounds like.
Thank you so much. But yeah, of course, definitely, I'm a huge fan of Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes. I'm spelling right.
I don't know if I'm familiar.
Hughes maybe or Hughes. What is it called? Yeah, I'm using his this one. Maybe
Oh, oh,
Adam
Adam Hughes.
Hughes. Yeah, yeah, right.
Yes. Okay, no,
I'm
I
his
am familiar
big.
with his stuff.
Yeah,
He
I'm his
does.
big fan. He's big fan. I'm always keeping the screensaver for his that his work. I'm a
Yeah,
big
that's
fan of his.
He's
And
done
just what
some.
Campbell is I'm following so much for me. I didn't get a chance to work on his artwork or something, but I'm his very big fan. I fan. And the Ibas is obviously Ibas, Mike DeBelfo, Bill McKay. Ibas' work is really inspiring. So always, whenever he sends me the new cover, I used to take a moment for to check that cover, whole cover in details. What kind of pencil he is using, and how can he so light he draw that. Because whenever we going to draw with pencil, we used to do dark. If we are not happy with that, we used to again and again and again and put the lines on it. But his line work is very soft and smooth and so much detail and with proportions. I really like his style for details and all.
And you, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you did some of those Super Mario covers of his,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Recently I did for Iba's artwork. Yeah,
That's
yeah
awesome.
that's very interesting cover. Very nice. And then
Now,
it's the I like the Las Vegas series was I did Iba's covers only. The connecting cover that also very interesting cover. I don't know if you have seen that cover, but that has a two Robin Hood and the other one I don't remember which character is that, but they're holding each other and they has a hookah pipe and all. And the Las Vegas background is the Las Vegas theme.
I think I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about. Is it like Robin Hood and Van Helsing? And they've got,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
That one is
and
very fun actually cover. It's connecting cover and it has a three different variation also. It's very challenging and fun cover. Interesting one.
yeah, no, I'm always impressed anytime anybody does, Ebas, Elias, I think
Yeah,
Igor Vitorino's done some, but anytime somebody does one of those connecting covers, again, it's just very impressive to think about
Hmm.
having to plan all of that out, and and I'm sure as the colorist
Yeah,
too, you're trying to balance that
yeah, and the
consistency.
mix those colors on the every variation also. It's little bit difficult, but it's fun. Again, it's interesting to do. Challenging also.
Well, it definitely sounds, just again from our very short conversation today, it sounds like you like a challenge, like you
Yeah,
like to
yeah, I
kind
like.
of.
Yeah, I like to do new stuffs always, and it's in this comic industry because why I like so much because every time I get chance to do new cover every day. So this very interesting for me. New artist, I get to work on new artist style, and new covers, new lighting. So every time when I go on sit on my chair and go for the work, start for the work, I used to wow. So today I'm going to do this one. Today I'm going to do this one. So it's very interesting. So go and do new every day, new covers. It's very interesting thing.
Nice. And speaking of interesting, this was something interesting that I picked up again on your Instagram. Is it true that you kind of like you make motorcycles or e-bikes?
Yeah. I actually, like I said, I like to do different things. So I got a bike, and then I wanted to make a look very different, and that has to be very unique from every bike. So I made that bike. I buy that bike, and for 5 6 months I was working on that bike. So I collecting different material parts different and assembling that. So I did that bike also, and then I recently in the COVID time, me and my brother wanted to do something little bit like with electric bike, electric cycle. So that can we pedal also, that can we can use as a accelerator also, and with the battery also. So we are sometimes get if I get a little bit time, then I go to my brother's place and we try to do that. So he also like to do things like the welding parts, electronics, the connecting parts or something. I do the line work or some like mechanism, the measurements and all. So we used to enjoy that one. That's also
Yeah,
fun.
Well, the bike itself looks really cool.
Thanks.
And but no, I mean, thank you for talking about it. Because again, I just think it's so fascinating that like, like I have no if my car breaks down, I'm screwed. Like I got to take it to a
Yeah,
mechanic. I don't know the first thing about wheels or gadgets and gizmos
yeah,
and carburetors. I know it's a word, but I don't know what it does. So sorry, everybody.
yeah. And, sometimes my wife also says me that don't waste your time on some like this kind of stuff. My parents also says that I'm wasting too much time on this kind of stuff, like going making bike, sometimes making cycles, sometimes making this. Focus on, do on your work. So, but it's enjoying actually. So do
Yeah,
different stuff. Yeah,
I think if
and
you
I'm trying
enjoy
to
it.
take a time and for that, and actually those things are take a little bit more time than normal work, but it's fun because we are trying trial and error. We're trying different materials, and then if not that one was not working, then we have to find new one. And that's also a little bit fun. So your brain is start thinking process. That's good actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but between all of the art that you're making, between all of the work that you're coloring, these crazy, perspective installations, and then on top of everything, a very successful, home mechanic. What is there anything you can't do?
No, actually, no. I can do many more things because I only do art related things only. It look like I can do the engineering kind of stuff, but I like to do. In India there is a festival, a Ganpati festival. You maybe heard of that. So I like to do the decoration also. So make the decoration for mandaps and all for Ganpati. I like to take time for that and do this stuff. So I little bit my work goes aside, and then I have to take that. So going doing that balance is little bit difficult. And now I have a 3-year-old son, so it's getting more difficult to take a time for my personal kind of work, and then my job, and this the comic work, and then family work. Little bit time balancing is difficult nowadays.
Yeah, a lot of juggling. I can imagine. Well, actually, I'll be honest, I can't imagine because you take all those things that you're doing and then you throw a small human being, your son, a
Yeah,
child that you have to take care of. I mean,
yeah, sure.
that's a whole job in of itself.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, after that, that's why after my son was there from 2020, that I'm getting too much busy. I didn't get much time to do portraits like I used to do portrait in the paper or something like color with colors. So I didn't get much time for that. So now I'm mostly doing only digital work. I didn't get much time because he comes and he takes my brush or my palettes or something. So little, but it's fun.
I was gonna say all of a sudden you're chasing them around the house and playing games and it becomes a whole new project.
Yeah, yeah. So he used to come on my table now, and every day in the evening he want little bit 10-15 minutes. He want to take up my Wacom pen and then do little bit scribble on tablet, and then he is happy and then he goes. Well, 10-20 minutes he has to do that only. So it's a now regular process for him.
Well, Sanju, I will tell you, it sounds like you're rocking and rolling out there, man. You're
Yeah,
doing everything, you're juggling. I cannot wait to see. And on top of all this, putting out consistently, like I'll get all these emails from Dave when like, oh, new book going to print, new book going to
yeah,
print, and I see your name constantly, because you're just doing covers for us every week, it looks like.
yeah.
So thank you for all of your incredible work. Thank you for, being a part of the Zenescope family.
No,
Thank you for all of
I
you
actually I
do.
really because Zenescope is my first company that I'm first comic company that I'm working with, and from the start and still I'm working, and I'm so grateful that I'm working with Zenescope. It's a big thing for me because without that I didn't know if I can I survive in the this industry, or I this one with my is a priority or something. Maybe I may do they doing a different kind of artwork maybe, but with Genoscope, I that's why I'm here only now, and it's really fun. Yeah, and Dave, I'm sometimes I'm put him very in a difficult situation because I'm doing some. I'm very late. Sometimes it take some more time than I thought. So deadlines were little bit delays sometimes. But I always say sorry to him. But he is very supportive and encouraging me always.
Yeah, well, we are just, I already said it, but we are so blessed to have you as part of the team.
Yeah,
And hopefully we'll have you for many more covers to come in the future.
definitely, definitely, definitely. I
Awesome.
want to.
Well, we're out of time, Sanju. Go back to bed if you want to go back to sleep. Stay up and keep working if that's what you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do.
I'm going to work a little bit more time then.
There's no
And it's,
stopping you,
it's
man. You're just a bull. You're keep
th-
going.
yeah, sure. Thank you so much. And really fun to talking with you, man. It's open up my thoughts and all, and it's a really good new thing for me.
Well, we are, like I said, man, just so appreciative of everything that you do for us, both on covers and taking the time out of your very busy schedule to talk and chat with us today.
No, sure, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man. We appreciate it. Enjoy your holiday and enjoy spending time with the
For
family.
to you and your family and whole Zenescope team, happy New Year in advance.
Awesome. Happy New Year, man. Happy holidays. Thanks.
Happy holidays.
All right. Oh, lost him a little bit at the end, but that was Sanju, everybody. Fantastic, fantastic artist. I mean, absolutely incredible. I hope you guys were listening to that. This guy does everything. I mean, holy cow. We are, I'll say it again because it bears repeating. We are so blessed to have folks like him working as part of the Zenescope team. Just the amount of drive and energy and hustle that he has. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for the questions. And hopefully we will have Sanju for many more covers to come in the future. Jason, and yes, please, everybody check out his Instagram, follow him on social media, do yourself a favor, check out some of his incredible, fine artwork. Jason, if you are ready back in the studio, I will throw it over to you.
Thank you, sir. Wow. I think we join Noah in being completely blown away by all the things that Sanju does. Not only the color work, the portraits, TV, film. Besides being a full-time dad, he's got pictures of a kid on Instagram too as well. His beautiful family and so forth. The guy's a mechanic, like literally making his own bikes. I mean, geez, oh man, if you need IT work, call up Sanju. You need some duct work or whatever, call up Sanju. I mean, the guy seems like an amazingly talented young man. Just wow, just completely incredible person. So glad we got a chance to share Sanju with us. So glad Sanju joined us. It's 5 a.m. over there. Jesus Christ. 6 o'clock in the morning, the guy's waking up or working throughout the night or whatever and taking some time to out of his really busy schedule, obviously, to talk with us or whatever. And Sanju, just from past experience and so forth, has worked with easily to me some of the best artists that we have, some of the best artists that are out there, period. Ebas, Bill McKay, Dawn McTeague, Mike DeBalfo. He has worked with some amazingly talented people, and he really makes their work pop. We are extremely fortunate to have Sanju, and thanks so much for joining us, Sanju, and obviously a huge happy holidays, happy New Year to you, and again, can't thank you enough for the work that you do for Zenescope. All right, let's get back to some recap. So what we're going to do here, Sam, is we're going to go all the way back to the beginning, dude. Scroll all the way back, dude. Let's go all the way back to the Zen box. So let me see how many you got left to offer of the Zen boxes. Keep scrolling towards the blank parts. So I'm going to allow some double ups on the Zen box. So let's pop open the Zen box. If you bought the Zen box in the first hour and you're looking to double up, you certainly can go ahead and do so. The Zen box, try and keep in mind our Zen box is basically our loot crate type of item. You're going to get that book that you see right there, covered by Elias Chadzudas. Definitely going to get a metal book. Again, it's like a loot crate type of item where we feel the value of what is in the Zen box is definitely worth more. Joe, couldn't agree with you more. He's a man of many hats with Sanju. Geez, man, like just an amazingly talented individual. Definitely get a chance to check out his Instagram. You really dig the way he does his portraits. Like Noah said, almost kind of just like not starting out with the outline. He starts out with the color. He goes right into the color and just adds and adds and adds and adds until it becomes a finished product. And you're like, wow. I didn't even see where he was going with that. And then you're just blown away by the stuff that he actually does, the finished product and so forth. So again, if you're interested in the Zen box, I'm sorry, put the Zen box into your notes. Again, the Zen box is $99. Quick note on Zen boxes, we're going to be making them more limited next year. We're going to throw in even more items. I think the cost is going to go up a little bit, but not a lot on the Zen box and so forth. So look forward to those in 2024. But this is our last Zen box, obviously, for the month of, or excuse me, the year of 2023. This is our winter Zen box, or our holiday Zen box. Comes with that box that you see right there. It also comes with a book, metal book. You also get the stand too, as well, like always. And again, it's like a loot crate type of item. We don't exactly tell you what's in the Zen box. All right, let's go to pack number one. Let me see what we got left on pack number ones. See if we can do some scrolling down to that, and we'll see what we got left on those. So if you want to double up on pack number one, you may also do so as well. Pack number one, again, is our holiday pack. It has the 4 books that you see to the left there. They're all brand new. The one book I want to point out is the Paul Green that you see there. The Paul Green has the sticker, the Collectors Club book. All 4 of those books we're going to break out individually, and you may order them individually. If you have to have that Keith Garvey that you see all the way to the far right, that is only in pack number one. Pack number one, again, is $100. Every one of the books that you see in that pack is $25 or more. 1 or 2 are $30. So it's easily saving you anywhere from $25 to $50 on that pack. Sanju, man, can't thank you enough, dude. Can't thank you enough for the work that you've done for us. Literally for the last 10, 11 years and so forth. It sounds awesome that we kind of gave you your start, you know, as far as that was concerned and so forth. But man, we are blessed to have you. Really, really fortunate. Extremely fortunate to be working with you. Thanks so much for all that you do for Zenescope. So again, if you're interested in the holiday pack, there you see there's 5 books that are in there. All average out to about $20 a piece. So you're saving yourself anywhere from $25 to about $50 on that pack by buying the pack. And also, again, if you're interested in a double up, you certainly may go ahead and do so. All right. Let's rock out the holiday pack number 2. This is our Z-rated pack for the convention. It has the Meguro that you see there, the Keith Garvey, as well as the Mike DeBalfo. The one thing I want to point out is that John Royal book that you see at the end there. If you have to have that John Royal, again, same thing. If you want to double up, you certainly may do so on the holiday pack number 2. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But the holiday pack number 2, again, is $350. Again, the biggest thing I want to point out is that John Royal book that you see on the far right. That is not available outside of the pack, and also not available necessarily on our web store too as well. So again, if you have to have that John Royal, that diamond platinum cover that you see at the end there, that Grimm Fairy Tales 76H, the only way to do that is by buying the pack. All right, so let's get to some individual books. Let's scroll down and we'll take a look at book number 1. If you're interested in doubling up on book number 1, you certainly may go ahead and do so. Again, book number 1 is $25. It is the Meguro cover that you see there. This is our December icon cover. It is Red Agent is the character on the cover. The book itself is Cinderella, Queen of Hearts. Issue 3 cover F as in Frank. So again, if you're interested in book number 1, to me, this is an excellent readable comic as well as fantastic collectible. Again, a cover by Meguro. It is a $2.75 print run. That's why it's $25. If you bought pack number 1, you are already getting one of these books coming to you. Again, if you're interested in book number 1, put in some notes and she shall be yours. All right, let's rock on to book number 2. Book number 2 is going to be the Keith Garvey that you see there. This is our December swimsuit color burst. Again, same thing. If you're interested in doubling up on book number 2, you may go ahead and do so. Book number 2, again, is $25. The book itself is Grim Fairy Tales 76J. Again, a cover by Keith Garvey. This is our December swimsuit color burst cover. We did color burst covers for each and every month for 2023. So if you're interested in any of these Keith Garvey covers, I think Keith Garvey actually did all of the color burst covers. I think Meguro did all the icon covers for that matter. Again, if you're interested in seeing more of the covers of this type, if you're interested in seeing more of the icon covers, just type in Meguro icon into the notes at Zenescope.com. And you'll be able to find those there. If you're interested in more Keith Garvey, just type Keith Garvey into the notes on at Zenescope.com, and you'll be able to find more of those there too as well. Let's rock on to book number 3. Book number 3. Thanks, Abby. So again, book number 3 is the body paint cover. Same thing. Well, the one thing about the body paint cover is that is not on our web store. So the only way to grab book number 3 is by grabbing it here in the stream. The body paint covers, you won't find those. The body paint covers vary. Those vary in cover arts. They can be Mike Chrome or Keith Garvey. They're all kind of all over the place. This one happens to be Belle House of Glass Slippers, which is a brand new issue for us, written by the great Franchini. The biggest thing I want to point out about this book number 3 is stream only. It was only part of pack number 1, or if you want to buy it individually, book number 3 again is $30. Again, a cover by Mike DeBalfo, and that is our December body paint cover. We'll be offering this in metal a little bit later on in the stream. All right, let's rock on to book number 4. If you're interested in doubling up on book number 4, you certainly may go ahead and do so. It is that Meguro cover, but in a Z-rated cover. It is our December icon cover. This is a 75 print run for $100. The book itself is Cinderella, Queen of Hearts. Issue 3, cover G as in girl. So I think last we checked on the likes too. We were about 15 short on likes, dude. We're about 10, 15 short on the likes. I'm seeing a lot of people in the stream, dude. See, make sure you guys are going over to YouTube. Go over to YouTube.com. Find our stream, hit a like button. That way we'll get the mini print for everybody.
We're at 89.
We're at 89. We are 10, 11 away, dude. We can do it. All right. Email your sister, email your brother, text your kids, get your kids on YouTube. Tell them to avert their eyes and so forth. Just hit a like. All right. We can cheat. We can get on this thing, dude. All right. Make sure we want to get everybody a holiday print by Sunkamanaki for that. Right. Yeah. It would really suck if we were just 10 away, 11 away, and we didn't hit the like goal. We got to get the like goal. All right. Let's go to book number 5. Book number 5 is the Z-rated, the Keith Garvey that you see there. All right. Just looking for some inspiration on the like goal. Here it is, dude. All right. Son. All right. This is a cover that's been sold out for years. All right. Sold out. All right. You can get it in a mini print. What? Big fan. All right. Free. All right. We want to give you this free. We need to get 10 more likes. All right. We got to get there. We need it. It's got to happen for you guys. All right. Everybody, no matter what, is getting the trading card set. All right. So we are just about 10 away on the like goal. We got to get there. All right. Make sure you're texting your kids. Go roust your neighbor if you have to. All right. That's book number 5. Again, it's $100. 99 print run. The book itself is Grim Fairy Tales 76K. Again, a cover by Keith Garvey. Let's rock on to book number 6. If you want to double up on book number 6, you certainly may go ahead and do so. This is our December body paint cover. This is a 75 print run for just $75. Again, Belle House of Glass Slippers, cover N as in Nancy. Again, just $75. Brian, thank you, sir. All right, we're close. We got to be close, people.
93.
We're at 93. We are too close. All right, dude. All right, call up your mom, call up your dad. All right, tell them Merry Christmas. Go onto YouTube and like Zenescope's page. All right, like our stream and so forth. We are too close, people. All right. Book number 6, again, $75 for that. If you're interested in that, you may double up, you may triple up, go crazy, whatever you want to do. All right, let's go to book number 7. Book number 7 is the Paul Green cover. That one I want to see actually how many we sold of those ones. All right, so we can do double ups on that one too. All right, so if you want to double up on book number 7, you certainly can. The one thing I want to point out too, this is the book that has our sticker for the November, December, and our Collectors Club calendar. That is this bad boy right here. And again, by filling out all these sections, you get the unlockables and so forth. By filling out just one of these sections, you get the 250 prep on for free. All right. So this has the last sticker of the year, the November, December Collectors Club 250 print run, covered by Paul Green. The book itself is Robin Hood, Spawn of Nanotep. Cover E is in Edgar. Again, has the sticker for the month of November and December. And again, if you want to double up on that bad boy, you certainly may go ahead and do so. All right, so again, that's book number 7. Book number 7 was also part of pack number 1. So if you bought a pack number 1, you already got one of these bad boys coming to you. All right, book number 8 is not part of any pack. Again, same thing. If you want to double up on book number 8, we're fine with that as well. Book number 8, again, want to point out the fact that it's not in any pack. This is the $50 or the $125 print run or the lace version of the Paul Green cover that we just showed you. This one happens to be cover F as in Frank. Again, covered by Paul Green. This is our November, December Collectors Club, the $50 version, the $125 print run. Reason why it's $50, again, a little bit more scantily clad, also a little bit lower as far as the print run is concerned. Book number 9 will be the topless version of this. The topless version is Z-rated. Again, just the cover is Z-rated. Again, covered by Paul Green. This one happens to be Robin Hood, and it's covered G as in girl. This is also not part of any pack, so this was not in the holiday pack number 2, the Z-rated pack that we have for the con. So if you're interested in book number 9, go ahead and grab one of these bad boys now. This was not part of any pack that we did earlier. All right. So those are the individual exclusives. Let's go to showcase number 1. Showcase number 1 was this cover right here by Paul Green. Keeps with our candy theme. If you're interested in we're at 99 likes. Ian, get one of your kids to get on friggin' YouTube right now, dude. I'll get on myself. All right, we gotta get to 100. We gotta get to 100. It's got to happen. We're way too close. Oh, there it is.
Got it.
Raising the roof, dude. All right, there it is, right there. Everybody is not only getting the trading cards, everybody's getting the mini print too as well. And then also we're gonna do a game towards the end. We'll see if we can figure out who's gonna be getting one of these prizes or whatever. You get to pick the John Royal or the eBass too as well. We got Joey in the house. Joey, you want to get on, dude?
No, I'm all right.
Dude, you were playing some ball?
Yeah.
All right, how'd you do, man?
All right.
All right, solid. All right.
Now we're gonna pick up.
I'm proud of you, dude. I'm telling you right now, I'm proud of you. Freaking that cement freaking warehouse will wear me out. There's no way I'd be playing some more after that. All right, so again, if you're interested in showcase number 1, again, it's $100. That is our candy cosplay for the month. If you're interested in the non-Z-rated version of that has the sticker, you can either go to cosplay subscription or you can wait to the very end of the month. You'll be able to find this for $20 on our web store at the very end of the month. All right. That's showcase number 1. Let's go to metal number 1. Same thing. If you're interested in doubling up on any of these, you certainly may go ahead and do so. The metal number 1 is the Mike DeBalfo that you see right there. This is also not part of any pack. It's only a 15 print run. It's also a metal book too as well. We didn't figure out necessarily what this book is on the cover of, but again, if you're interested in metal, it's $100. It's our December body paint, and again, covered by Mike DeBalfo. All right. So what do you have next on your thing? You have the counters next on your past the metal?
Who, me?
Yeah. What's your next item that it goes down to? What are you doing? You're adding on a book 9 or something?
Yes.
You getting some lady stuff?
Yeah, I got calendar.
You got the calendar? All right, let's do the calendar after the metal then. All right, the calendar is just $10. If you're interested in the calendar, try and keep in mind it's basically got 12 different prints, all 11 by 17 prints, all covers by Paul Green. Again, our calendar is regularly $19.99, but if you're interested for $10 or whatever, it's definitely a steal at that. You're basically getting 12 prints for less than $1 a piece. So again, if you're interested in the calendar, Harlan, what's going on, dude? Good to see you out there, dude. So again, calendar for just $10 if you're interested in that bad boy. 2024 is right around the corner. You need the calendar to make sure you got the days right. All right, dude. All right, so if you're interested in the calendar, put it in the notes. Dave, we got you covered for that. Ryan, we got you covered for everyone. Robin, we got you covered too as well. Robin's going to be joining us out in Vegas, dude. Vegas, baby. Vegas. So I heard you guys are going to be going down to D.C., dude, while we're doing Vegas. Vegas, baby.
Who's going to DC?
I think I got a feeling your dad's sending you to DC, dude. Awesome con.
Y'all are going to Vegas? I gotta go to DC.
You're going to DC, dude. You don't want to go to DC while we go to Vegas?
No, I'd rather switch that.
Oh, you want to switch that? You want to switch that up? Me and Noah go to Awesome Con?
I can play some roulette.
Dude, you can't gamble. How old are you?
I gamble.
All right, good stuff. So if you're interested in the calendar, put it in for $10. Vegas, baby, Vegas. Robin's going to Vegas. Joe, you going to Vegas, dude?
I'm going to Vegas.
You're going to Vegas, dude. All right, let me know.
Stowaway.
All right, what do you got next on the docket after that? The cards and stuff?
Yeah, like,
All right, so let's do the pack of cards where they can buy them both, right? The double deck. So if you want to do the cards, light and dark, it's $25 for the set. If you want to either do just the light or just the dark, they're $15 each. The double deck is basically both packs of playing cards. Again, the light and the dark for $25. If you're interested in light, just put the light, and again, that'll be $14.99. If you're interested in the dark, that'll be also $14.99. All right. So there's a double deck there. Let's go ahead and do the light after that. There's the light. Again, it's $15, $14.99 for those. If you're interested in those, just either the light or the dark, just put light or dark. We'll get you covered for either one of those. Go ahead and put the dark up there too as well. There you go. All right. So again, basically playing cards, 52 cards, obviously in each deck. So if you're interested in both of them together, just put double deck, just like Christopher did. That'll get you both of them for $25. If you're interested in just the light, that's just $15. If you're interested in just the dark, that is $15 too as well. All right. We also got a couple of different sets too as well. We had the double Lux. The Lux basically has both the decks in a cardboard box that you see right there. It comes for $65. It's a premium case. If you're interested in that, we also have it available in tin and wood too as well. So let's put the tin up. The tin is also $65. Comes with both the light and the dark decks of cards and so forth in a metal case. And the tin, any idea when the Bros Holiday book will be released? The Bros Holiday book. So I think we actually did all the Bros plays. The Bros plays I think are all out, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan. If you want to, take a look at Zenescope.com, put in Bros Cosplay or Bros Play, or you can put in Eric Basaldua, who did all the covers for that. But I'm next to positive all those Bros Play covers are out, if I'm not mistaken. Those are all out. The last one was that the last one I think we just did about a week ago, 2 weeks ago that book came out. All right. That is a 10. And then if you're interested in the wood version is $90. Again, hand engraved on the wood. And again, comes with the light and the dark. All right, dude, let's get to some games, dude. So what do? We need to do. We got to determine who is the winner of the Ebass or the John Royal, right? So we got to do that. So we should do some. You want to do some holiday themed races? All right, so we're going to put some names in. So a couple of last things I want to touch on. Tomorrow we're going to be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, if you're interested in joining us, I can tell you right now, I got some more sale books too as well. I'm going to have different sale books. I'm going to have some books that were regularly 25 and 30 bucks going for like just 10 and 15. So make sure you tune in for that. Obviously, we'll be covering a lot of the same stuff that we did tonight too, as well. The Zen box, the packs, all the single books and so forth, the decks of cards, the showcase, the metal and so forth too as well. But I'm looking forward to getting all you guys some of those sale items. Again, want to throw a huge shout out, huge thank you to Sanju, who joined us in the 7 o'clock hour and did an interview with Noah. Sanju, I don't know about you guys, but I was completely blown away by just, not only the man's talent for coloring, for doing portrait, for doing all the different work that he does, but just the other things that he has going on in his life, obviously his family and so forth. Just an incredibly creative person, incredibly bright young man who are we extremely fortunate to work with. We are extremely fortunate in every aspect of this company, not only from the pencilers who do all the pencil work and so forth, all the way to the colorists, to the inkers and so forth, the writers too as well. We are extremely fortunate company, very fortunate to work with people like Sanju, who works with some of the best in the industry and absolutely loves it. So again, huge thank out to Sanju. I want to throw another shout out to Sidekick Supplies. Make sure you go back to Sidekick Supplies for this bad boy. If you want to keep this up, use this in your white box, either short box or some so forth, either to separate your comics or to make sure they don't fall over. If you don't want to get your corners dinged, go to Sidekick for that. Sidekick also has those mini sidekicks too as well. Those are for your baseball cards, collectible cards too as well. The metal cards that you can get from Zenescope, you can use those as dividers and so forth. Again, to keep those upright too as well. Huge shout out to Hot Flips too as well. Make sure you guys go to hotflips.com for all of your comic supply needs. That will be bags and boards, Mylar bags, tubes, top loaders, any of your protection needs as far as your comic books are concerned, as far as your graphic novels are concerned. Make sure you go to hotflips.com for those. And last but certainly not least, I want to throw a huge shout out to CGC too as well. Sarah and I are working on the next group of CGC books that we're going to be getting graded. Looking forward to doing that either the end of this month, if not the very beginning of January. Make sure you guys go to cgc.com. CGC does an absolutely fantastic job with their grading and so forth. Last but certainly not least, or whatever, I want to say thank you guys for so much for hitting the like goal. So it looks like we hit the like goal. So everybody's going to be going home with one of these bad boys. Everybody's going to be going home. You had to order a book, but everybody's going to be going home with a mini print by Sunka Minaki. And then everybody who also ordered is also going to be going home with the trading cards too as well. So we're getting into the Christmas spirit and giving away some stuff for you guys there. Really happy about that. All right. Do we got anything Christmas themed?
Yes.
We got, do you got snowmen?
Jake has selected the snowman race.
Oh, snowmen, dude. Love it, dude.
So the winner of this race will have their choice.
All right.
They can either have, well, you know what? It's Christmas. What, you want to give them both?
Give them both.
I'm gonna give them
Let's
both.
go crazy, dude.
We're gonna give you both.
Grab that eBay one there. All right. So these two sets from Fan Sets. Actually, can you pop that? Can you pop that back on, Jake?
Yeah.
Can you pop off the game real fast?
You got it.
All right. So this person's going to be getting both the John Royal and the eBay.
There you go.
All right. All right. So we're gonna take it away right there, Jake. Let's start the snowman race. Everybody who's ordered something is in the snowman race. All right. Abby, we will let you know if you came in last. Good luck to everyone, says Victor. Victor, good being a good sport. All right, so whoever, oh my goodness, there's a lot. Those are snails. Oh, they're snowmen. Oh, they're snow and they're rolling. Frosty the Snowman was a very happy soul. Oh, look at this, dude. They're wearing different colored scarves and hats too. Oh my goodness, they are well-dressed snowmen. These are absolutely fantastic. I'm digging this. Oh, Steve Truong up the top looking. Christopher G. West in a very unenviable position. Joseph looking pretty strong in there. Abby, I don't see you at all, which means you must be bringing it through. Abby, you never know, dude. All right, you never know. You can come rolling in the snow, and next thing you know, boom, take it all home. Chris Bernardo making a very strong showing right there. Chris Bernardo hanging in it. Derek Kennedy, holding on. Derek, you're in bad shape, dude. Antonio, I see you getting caught. Oh, there comes William Root. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, who's it going to be? Enrique on his birthday? No way. Oh, it's Enrique's birthday, dude. Oh, it's Robert Pete. It's Robert Pete. Taking it home. Snowman, dude. I told you not to be. You went out too early. All right, let's scroll down. Let's see where Abby came out. All right. It's a new tradition of seeing how bad Abby is.
30.
Oh, Abby, that's not bad at 30, dude. Considering how many races there were, that's top third. All right, that's pretty respectable. All right, so good work out of you, Abby. So congrats to Robert Pete, my main man up in Canada. He's going to be taking home both of those fan sets, the eBass and the John Royal too as well. Are we killing it right there? We're done, right?
I think
All right.
And then we'll
So-
give away those massive prizes tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot more prizes tomorrow. Make sure you guys jump on tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. Then we'll do the prizes somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in that. We're going to have a lot of games tomorrow and so forth. We want to do a lot of giveaways. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that joined us in the stream. Thanks so much for making it possible to hit the like goal too as well. Everybody's going home with the mini print. Everybody's going home with the trading cards too as well. Huge congrats to Rob too on taking home both those sets from fan sets too as well, which is really cool. And once again, I want to say a huge thank you to Sanju. Huge thank you to my crew. Huge thank you to Sammy for joining us, stepping in last minute. Laura was a little bit under the weather. She wasn't able to make it tonight, and then Di was going out too. She wasn't able to make it too as well. I want to say a huge thank you to Noah, a huge thank you to Jake, my entire crew. We will see you tomorrow. If we don't see you tomorrow, happy holidays, happy New Year, all that stuff, whatever you're celebrating, celebrate safe, celebrate with your families. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope to see you tomorrow. All right, we're out.